want to say good afternoon. Thank you so much for inviting me here to your community. First off, I just want to say to the graduates that this is really beautiful. I didn't know what to expect when I walked into this room, and when I walked in the room, I thought, oh my God, is this a gala? Is this like a huge ball? Because it's so well done, and I just want to remind you guys that, with everything that you've accomplished, you should be so thankful for the support system you have, because this is all your support in one room. This is a lot of people that are there to push you, to help lift you up and help you rise. So those people actually helped get you to this stage today. That's everyone that's ever helped you. But when I see you guys graduating, it makes me feel so proud, and it's exciting because it's your next step in life. It's like, where are you gonna go? But I want to remind you guys, when I was graduating high school, I didn't even know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know there was things that I was passionate about, but I wasn't sure how I was going to get there. I also wasn't sure about what kind of support system I had. I didn't have anything like this. I had my immediate family, and a lot of things I had to push to get on my own. I had to get scholarships just to be able to pay for school. But as an Indigenous person, it was really hard for me to make that adjustment to go to university. That was a very hard step for me. But what I realized was that even though I was going on my own, it was very important. This is like a very, very important tip for all the graduates and anyone that's in this room. But what I've learned in university and in high school is you are who you hang with. You are who you spend time with. So that's why it's so important you surround yourself with people that want to uplift you, that want to see you rise. When you guys are chasing this next step, whether it be your education or a career, remember to be around people that want to see the best in you, not people that want to just have fun in that moment and make some mistakes that night. You want to be around people who are thinking, who am I going to be 5 years from now? What am I going to make? What type of decision am I going to make? Is it going to uplift me? Is it going to be positive? Those are decisions and things that you have to think about now that you're entering this next chapter of your life. And even if you are unsure about where you're going to go or what you're going to try, never hold yourself back. I myself didn't know what I was going to do. I went to school for my Bachelor of Communications and my Bachelor of Science and Bachelor in Film and Television, and I decided I wanted to try all those things. I told myself it's so important to never hold yourself back, never set limits for yourself, because you can achieve anything that you want to. And with myself, those were all such different things. But you have to have this mentality that, why not? Why can't I? Why not you? And I realized when I was in these different spaces, a lot of times it was hard because I was the only Native person there. And I realized, when I was in those spaces, a lot of people would tell me, you don't belong here. And that will happen to you guys in different spaces. There's going to be people that are nervous or feel threatened by your success and how far you're projecting. But remember to always keep your chin up. This is what I learned from my cook-up, my grandmother, is that, there's so much strength in our culture, and there's so much strength that you carry with you no matter where you go in life. You always got to keep that chin up. Remember where you come from. Remember that strength, because you belong wherever you want to belong, and you can set the standard for yourself. It's so important to realize that, even though you guys are graduating today, you feel like so accomplished, whatever your next steps are, you're a role model whether you know it or not. Because there is always someone watching you, whether that's someone that's younger than you, older than you, siblings, relatives. You are really setting the standard of what you can accomplish. You want to set a good example, because that's the positive ripple effect. When they see you accomplish something, see you succeed, do something that's better for you as a person, they think, well, maybe I can do that too. Maybe I can be just like them. I want to rise like them. And I think, with our young people, it's so important to set that positive example to show that you can accomplish anything as long as you set your mind to it. And when you guys do step out in the world, there is going to be a lot of fear. There's going to be a lot of things that are new to you, right? Like moving into your own place, moving to a new place, or meeting new friends, trying new things. But I encourage you, I highly encourage you, step out of your comfort zone. It's important to try new things, meet new people, new hobbies, because stepping out of your comfort zone, it shows what you are made of and what you can accomplish, and it will also open your eyes to see what else is out there. You know, when I did the Amazing Race Canada, I had no idea I could do certain things. Then on the Amazing Race Canada, God, I hope you guys are done eating, but you know, I've done some crazy things on that show. I was like bungee jumping from a gondola. I ate like a bat, bugs, live bugs. You know, I did a lot of crazy things. I flew a warplane by myself. So those were things I never thought that I could do. But I realized on the other side of fear, your dreams are there. You have to get past that mentality of thinking, well, what happens if I can't? What happens if I fail? You try again. You know, that persistence and that resilience, it's a never give up. And once you never give up, you can make it happen. There's many, many times in my life, as much as I've accomplished some great things, there has been a lot of failure in my life. There has been a lot of no's. But no one sees that. No one sees my struggle or what I've had to do to accomplish to get where I am. But it's because I'm so persistent and I believe in myself. I know that I am worth something, that I am of value. So wherever you go in life, remember to feel that way about yourself. Like, I know you all had amazing quotes that you all shared with us. And I'm going to share you one that's mine. You know, when I was a little girl, I grew up through some very, very difficult situations and had to overcome them. And I had to learn how to grow. And I had to let go of things that were out of my control, because there was no need to stress over things that are out of my control and things I have no control over. There's no reason to stress. Things will work out the way they're supposed to. But when I was a little girl, I needed a quote to believe in, something that was my own to uplift me. And it might sound a little cheesy, but that quote is, love and live fearlessly. And what I encourage and mean by that is, I want all of you, everyone in this room, not just the graduates, but to love and appreciate themselves for the way the Creator made them. Because He made you the way you are for a reason. So love yourself, love your worth, and be proud of who you are. And when I say live fearlessly, I mean, never let fear stop you from chasing your dreams, no, regardless of how hard it can get. Because once you get past that mentality, that fear, you are really unstoppable. It's really up to you. So the things that I highly encourage, you know, to chase a happy life, and when you're leaving this space, chase the things that make you happy. What are you passionate about? Me, it was acting and, you know, all these other things, but I always made sure to have a backup plan, and having an education is so vital. It's a very, very, very powerful thing to have. And I think it also helps you grow and teaches you how you can handle yourselves in different situations, and also how you handle adversity. Because when you leave this space, every one of us is going to experience adversity in our life, no matter what. But it's how we react to it. How do we deal with it? So remember, when you're reacting to these things, think about, who are you going to be 5 years from now? That's the mentality I have. When I'm accomplishing something right now, I think, who is Ashley going to be 5 years from now? And if someone has something to say about me, you know, that's normal. People have things to say, like, you're not living your life the way I want you to. You have to live your life for you, the way that you feel good. And if you feel like you're doing something proud and you feel accomplished, be proud of that. Never feel shame in what you do if it's bringing you up and making you a better person. So when you are chasing these dreams, remember, surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you and help you rise. People that want to see who you're going to be 5 years from now. I highly recommend you don't waste any time, because time flies by. Look, you're already graduating high school. Who knows where you're going to be 5 years from now? But the one thing I really encourage is, surround yourselves with good people. Surround yourself with the people that are here in this room, because they have supported you from the very beginning. But most importantly, don't lose yourself in this world out there, because it's so fast-paced. Remember who you are, where you come from, your values. Carry your strength of your culture with you, And remember to uplift all your relatives around you. Once you put that positivity out in the world, it comes back to you in such a good way. And I highly recommend that, you know, when you are chasing these dreams, and if you are opening doors for other people or breaking glass ceilings, remember someone just like you is going to walk behind you. So you are paving the way. You're already paving the way by graduating today and setting an example. Everyone here is so proud of you. And honestly, one thing I learned from my grandmother is she always taught me it's so important to make your mark in this world, to show people what you're made of, to show people what you can do with your voice, with your power. And it's so important to show that because we need it. We need that representation. You guys are representing us in every space. So remember, when you kick these doors down and walk into these spaces, own it. Own who you are. Be proud of who you are. Don't change for nobody. But remember, when you're uplifting other people and going, you know, for the biggest dreams or littlest dreams, whatever makes you happy, is that you are setting an example for the next generation of how to live their lives and how to move forward and how to also chase their dreams. So I really, I am so thankful to be here because this is really, really beautiful. This many people here to support you guys. I've never seen anything like this before when I've traveled to different communities. This is almost like a huge gala. So to have the support of your people, your family, your friends, the whole community, and everyone that's helped you get to this point, that's such a beautiful thing to have, and that's something no one can take away from you. So use that support, that love, that encouragement. Make your mark on the world. Show the world what you're made of, and let your voice and presence be known. And when you do that, and you do it with a good heart, and you walk in a good way, other people will follow, and they'll also walk that way as well. So I just want to say again, congratulations to all the graduates and all the family and everyone that's here to uplift these kids. It's because of you guys that they're excelling so well. So another big congratulations to everyone that's here, because this is a celebration for everyone. This is something to be incredibly proud of. And I can't wait to see where you guys go, what you achieve. But remember, love and appreciate yourself for the way Creator made you, because He made you that way for a reason. And remember, never let fear, which is just a little mentality thing, never let fear hold you back. Once you get past that fear, you're unstoppable. You can become anything you set your mind to. You just gotta believe in you and love you for who you are. So thank you again. I greatly appreciate you bringing me here and inviting me and letting me be part of this extremely special day where you're honoring your success. It's amazing to see what you've accomplished, but I'm excited to see what more you'll accomplish in your lives. And I appreciate it again. Thank you. Hi, miigwech.
Thank you, Ashley, for giving us your time.